Cardinal George, in regard to this new year, the Year of the Sacraments, what exactly about the sacraments do we want to highlight for the people of the Archdiocese?
Yeah, well, first of all, we're not saying that strong Catholic parents bring their kids to roller coaster rides, although it's not a bad thing to do. But anyway, the point is that once you insist on the family being the basic social foundation of any good society, which it is, then of course you have to be concerned about the strength of the family. But the sacraments are there to strengthen a family's religious faith, that is the glue that keeps us together. And it's quite clear that it's the parents who bring the child to baptism, it's the parents who bring the child to First Communion, and usually even to confirmation. And so those are moments when we can help the parents understand what the obligations of faith are. Once again, even if they don't regularly go to church themselves, there's the faith which tells them bring your children to the sacraments. And so we want to seize those moments and intensify our contact with the parents so that they understand the obligation to bring a child up in the faith means that they themselves have to practice. Mm-hmm. And so there's a connection between emphasizing strong family life and then zeroing in on preparing children, especially children, but others too, for the reception of the sacraments.
One is leading right
Sure.
into the next.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the sacraments being a foundational element of our lives as Catholics, to introduce them to a sacramental
The sacraments are actions of the risen Christ. They're not ours. They're celebrated in rites of the Church. But it's Christ who instituted the sacraments, and that's why we can't undo it. You can't undo a baptism. You can't undo marriage. You can't undo ordination. These are actions that Christ took, and we can't untake them. We can't undo them. And so you have to be very careful that people are catechized before they receive a sacrament. They know what's going on, because Christ touches them directly. And so it's very important that since these are sacraments of faith, that their faith be informed, that they be strong in the faith.
Yeah, we'll always say and talk about how we're not the same after a sacramental celebration.
Nor is the
we were
church.
before.
The whole church
No,
changes
exactly.
because two people are married. The whole church changes because a man has been ordained. The whole church changes because someone is baptized. All of us. They're social sacraments.
Yeah.
So it's not just individual salvation or individual privilege or anything else. It's changing the relationships to Christ and therefore the relationships to everybody else who is in Christ, which means all of us.
Cardinal, thank you very much for your insights on the pastoral plan.